Good morning. Today is Wednesday. It's another week, and I didn't actually post anything last week. I filmed a little bit here and there, but I realized midweek that I just wanted to be present. I ended up staying at my parents' place for an extra 5 or 6 days. Technically, I was supposed to come back here on Tuesday last week for a class, but I woke up on Tuesday morning feeling just not good at all. And the morning lecture was canceled. And one of the topics that the teacher was going to talk about on Tuesday afternoon, I already knew a lot about. So I figured I would just stay home, rest, and spend a little bit more time with my family, which was really, really nice to actually get almost 2 weeks back home. It's very rare that I get to be home for that long. I got to spend a lot of time with my sister. We went to my grandparents, had waffles for lunch it wasn't on waffle day, but the day after waffle day, which I don't know if that's an international thing or if it's just a Swedish thing or a Scandinavian thing. I have no idea, but we celebrate waffle day basically just by eating waffles. I did obviously spend quite a bit of time working on my uni project, which I am almost fully done with now. I have had so many different versions of this campaign marketing branding thing. I feel like I've been all over the place with this project. It took me so long to decide on one thing. I've had every color palette you could possibly imagine. The color palette that I've decided on and that I have now, I'm not sure I love, but that's just what we're going for because I do not have time. I need to present it and submit it on Friday, so in 2 days from now. So at this point, I've just had to settle on something and hope that that's gonna allow me to pass. But yeah, I've just been really confused. Just the entire thing. The instructions have been very vague, and yeah, I just had a hard time with this one. Even though initially, I think it was in last week's video, which would have been 2 weeks ago, I was saying how excited I was about this project, how much I loved the whole branding side of things, which I do, but I think forcing something in 3 weeks with unclear instructions wasn't really the best. But overall, I think I'm pretty happy with the results. Also, I do want to mention, me and my boyfriend are currently planning our next trip to see each other. We will probably be able to see each other this summer, which I am so excited about. I've actually had a weird couple of days / week, 1 to 2 weeks, where obviously I always miss him. Doing long distance, you always miss the person because you're constantly away from each other. But it's been a weird, different, I almost want to say more intense, like longing. Not in a good way, not in a nice way, like as in a painful way. And I don't know if it is because we're now starting to talk about seeing each other again. So I'm like reminded of, what it's like when I get to spend time with him and how safe I feel and how happy I am and all of that. And I don't know. I'm guessing that might be why I am and have been feeling that way. But anyways, I'm gonna eat something, get ready to head out, and then hopefully get my work approved by my teacher. So yeah. Good morning. Well, it's almost 1 p.m. I have just decided to take a quick break from studying. I'm gonna go do some laundry quickly, possibly have some lunch, and then get back to it later. I do have to spend majority of my day finishing this report that needs to be submitted tomorrow. I also need to make and practice like a presentation for class tomorrow when we are presenting our whole campaign idea that we've made. I'm excited to move on to the next thing. I'm excited to also start working on another side project that I'm doing for our family organization that I know I've talked about it briefly before, but I'm basically going to revamp the website, which I did do once many years ago. I don't even know how old I would have been. I was probably in like 7th grade, 8th grade. I genuinely don't remember. I was fairly young when I did it the first time around. My dad did it since, and now we've decided that I'm going to do a new revamp again when I'm now studying visual communication and design. But until tomorrow, my main focus is this uni campaign assignment that we've been given. Yeah, that's that. Good morning. I'm about to head off to do my presentation now. I'm rocking the same sweater as yesterday because I honestly just want to stay comfy today. And I'm feeling a little bit nervous as usual. I mean, I always feel nervous when I have to present something, but we've done it a couple of times now since I started uni. So obviously the more you do it, the easier it gets. And then when I come home later, I will show everything that I've made because I know I haven't really done that properly yet. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna head off now. Couple hours later, the presentation went well. I'm actually really proud of myself, and it seemed like my other classmates and the teacher enjoyed my presentation and the work that I had done, which is really fun. So this is basically what my ad for this campaign looks like. I know I haven't really talked about this, at least I don't think, but basically what I've done is I've kind of created this obviously very brief visual identity for a new company where it focuses on iced tea, caffeine-free iced tea with supplements. Actually, I'll go through hold on, where do I put everything? I also was able to take down the official magazine prints the other day and bring them home, which was really fun. I know I showed it a little bit more the other 3 weeks ago, I'm not sure. But it's just really fun to be able to actually bring this home now when it's been up for a while and we're exchanging it for this new printed project. But I'm gonna bring out my laptop and just go through my idea a little bit. My idea has been to basically just create this brand, this company that is very focused on making healthier options, specifically when it comes to things like energy drinks and coffee, just giving the opportunity for people to at least have an option. So this is iced tea, it is caffeine free. And then we have the packaging. This I am actually really happy with. And then going down to my ad, which I did show on paper, but this is basically what it looks like. I did also add it to a mock-up to kind of show it in the environment that it would most likely be in. So my idea around this has been to advertise the campaign through social media, but also through something called guerrilla marketing, which is basically where you would be placed around, in this case, I would say universities, gyms, libraries, and like the city center. At these places, you would get little testers where you can kind of try the drinks, and also have a limited edition of these little tote bags where you would get the 2 free drinks, you would get some stickers, and you would also get a QR code to basically enter an exclusive giveaway. And I've also made the landing page for this when you do scan it. So you'll basically get to this landing page where you are given all the information on how to enter, the different prizes that you can win. So yeah, I feel really happy with the work that I've done. I'm actually really proud of myself. I am gonna insert a little screen recording of this, but just before I sat down to record this, my dad called me and showed me the little booklets and the posters that I have been working on for a while now. They got sent off to print a couple weeks ago and they've now arrived back home, so he just called to show me that, and the end result was actually really, really nice. Just makes me excited to keep learning and getting these opportunities where I can actually work not just on my uni projects but on actual real cases, because I am obviously very lucky to have someone like my dad who knows a lot of people in this business and has been a graphic designer himself for many, many years. So I'm very grateful for that, and I see it as a huge blessing that I actually get to work on real products and real cases. So yeah.